Good timing right there. Yeah, this is the awesome triumphant celebration music because I am back on the stream. What's up, guys? So yeah, I've actually been back for like 30 minutes, but trying to stream Rift to the Necrodancer and my PC, I was outmatched. I thought I had grinded enough and leveled up enough and gotten enough good equipment to tackle the enemy that is trying to stream Rift of the Necrodancer. I got completely three-stocked, so to speak. So I'll have to stream that game again someday. Whenever I get it for the Switch or get a better computer. But anyway, I really like Rift of the Necrodancer. It runs perfectly on my PC. It's just streaming it is not good. But I love rhythm games, and once I realized I was way too laggy to stream, I was like, let's play some more Final Fantasy Theatrhythm Final Bar Line, right? So we're gonna be doing that, and yeah, I'll say some more of this stuff again, like I'm back and whatever, because yeah, it's pretty cool. Been really busy and exhausted, but it's good to be back on the stream for the people for the one time. I might have chose the wrong user, so I may have to restart. Forgot. No, I think this is the right one. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So this is also a really fun rhythm game. And we're gonna unlock some stuff. We're gonna finish up this one and then go unlock some stuff. So let's do it. But yeah, I hope all the Stormative viewers have been doing well. Shoutouts to the homies and anybody who has remained here as a viewer after my really long break. Super appreciate you. It was like more than 9 or 10 days or something, but recently I started working 2 jobs, and I've been mostly just either working, sleeping, or going to the beach to get some nature relaxation. It's all been really important stuff, as you guys can tell from that description. But yeah, it's all been pretty good. I'm glad the weather has been pretty nice and whatnot. Sure. Sephiroth. Dun 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 dun. Sephiroth. Yeah, so pretty funny story for you guys, by the way. Something that happened during this break. So I was like, I need a controller with dual analog sticks and R1 and R2 to play the PS1. So I got the 8-bit Dio something something whatever. And I was like, oh, that looks a lot like the Switch controller. I realized it after I bought it. So it looks like a lot like the Switch controller, man. Yeah, that thing did not work as a PS1 controller. Like, there are some ways you can mess around in the settings to like get it to work. So maybe I will actually. But anyway, now I have an extra Pro controller, which is good. Between having 3 of them, I'm sure they'll collectively last a while. Bro, I was trying to be vibing with that. I think there's like some consistency in the difficulty ratings of songs across like all rhythm games, and like I just now realized that. like a 1 to 10 scale that goes up to actually 20. And sometimes like only 15, I guess. And sometimes they have decimals too. I think there's 0.5 in some of the Hatsune Miku games. Good warm-up. That was pretty funny. Who am I? Oh, really? I see. There were 3 text boxes in a row. I forgot what was the first one. Who am I? The person who has been amazingly stormative streaming for years. And the one who took a long hiatus and is now back to play some Final Fantasy Theatrhythm, kick some ass, and unlock some names. Because the song names, you know? That was a pretty good joke, kind of. I'm still in shock at how long it takes to unlock all the songs in this game, dude. Every time I play this game, I'm like, why did they do that? Like, bro, this isn't a PS1 game where there's a cheat code to unlock all those songs. Like, then it would have been understandable. Oh, God. Yeah, like my skill ceiling is like 10 or 11 in this game, and Rift of the Necrodancer. Okay, the health is not too bad. God, how do they even do that? Pure reactions. Yeah, that was fun too. This was honestly a really good warm-up so far. Yeah, we're almost 10 minutes in. I guess that's kind of the end of the warm-up. I feel like anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes on a stream. It's like if you want to be an awesome streamer, by the time you stream for 10 or 20 minutes, you're already totally warmed up and at the top of your game. I wanted to try to say that without laughing. It was just too funny. Too dumb to not laugh at. Clear with a perfect chain. Alright, I guess we'll try this one. It's only 8 though. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really care about the missions. We'll see if we can get it perfect on 8. I don't want to go down to 4 right now, bro. I'm at the top of my game. Like, I don't want to slow things down that much. That might, like, warm me up or something. It might cool me off too much. I think unwarm might be a verb. Not sure about that one though. This is some, like, the piece has been restored type shit or something. Yeah, I got the timpani, that's what's up, dude. Impressive. Impressive percussion. See, we got the same text boxes that time. It's really funny. Who am I? Stormative. What am I here to do? Provide some high quality gaming content. Yeah, so if I ever feel like giving a crap about the missions, we'll come back and go for the missions if I feel like doing that. But I'm probably gonna unlock all the songs and then just only play in free play mode, honestly. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we will see and time will tell, so. If anybody in chat has a preference on which game I play next, let me know in the chat. We can do Final Fantasy 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 7 Remake, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 series, 15 Crystal Chronicles, Dissidia, Type 0, Record Keeper, Mobius, or Final Fantasy series, or Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon. So speak now or forever hold your peace, and I'll choose one if nobody in the chat says anything, but I'm gonna stay up and stretch for 1 minute and grab another drink, so just literally like less than a minute because it's a super early break. Like 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh crap, what the heck, dude. Yeah, 10 seconds, be right back. Alright, so without further ado, got the Gator Light. Maybe someday I'll be sponsored by them. To me, that's a pretty good gamer fuel. Alright, that's good. So, let's go do like one of the old ones, I guess. Yeah, sure. We unlocked Onion Knight and Sid. Very cool. I think with the original Dragon Quest games, they're doing like a 2.5 Ultimate Deluxe HD remake. Did they announce something with the early Final Fantasies for that too? I don't even remember, dude. Don't know enough about modern JRPG remakes, TBH. But yeah, it sounds like a cool jam to start with, so I'm kind of pogging right now. I think this will be a fun set to run through. And then we'll go do like Final Fantasy 15 or something. Maybe do the Chocobo one and then 15. I don't even deserve the chain after that. I messed up the green part pretty bad. But yeah, it's not really up for me to decide that, I guess. You know, it's up to the game, and the game says we got it perfect, so we take those. And yeah, I wanted to just only get one perfect during this stream. All I was asking for from calling upon my gaming skills. So, yeah, I consider this an absolute win. But we're still gonna keep playing anyway. Do some more stuff or whatever. I like that pink square above me right now. It's so pretty. I feel like I want to put that on Instagram. I've been like spamming my Instagram. It's a good idea. I think it's a pretty good idea. Yeah, hang on 1 second, guys. Yeah, so I had to take a kind of a long break from streaming, but I've been trying to stay pretty active on Instagram and Twitter just to show some signs of life on my stormative whatever. Final bar. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. Nice. Really? Man, those diagonals are crazy, dude. Oh, well, that was still really good. Man, those rapid diagonals, you think I can just randomly do that? That is such a classic thing, though, like... when the chart just, like, throws something really difficult and random at you, like, in the last, like, 10% of the song. It's like, we're almost at the end. Here's something weird and crazy you haven't seen yet. It gets him every time, dude. That happens in Hatsune Miku a good bit as well. It's just a little rhythm game flair that people who make rhythm games like to incorporate. It's all well and good, but yeah, let's get the Crystal Cave. It's just crazy, like, literally how many hours it takes to unlock all the songs. Like, I have to keep saying that over and over, man. Like, there's no need to belabor that point, really, but it's just kind of silly, dude. Just imagine someone who, like, really likes orchestral Final Fantasy music. And then they want to, like, be a completionist and complete this game. And then so they're playing this, like, story mode to unlock all the songs, right? And they play through, like, all the modern Final Fantasy tracks. And then they have to unlock, like, Final Fantasy, like, 1 through 6, basically. And, like, they really hate, like, 8-bit, 16-bit music for some reason. So they're like, alright, I got all the orchestral stuff done. I've gotta jump in here and get this 8-bit stuff over with, man. I gotta listen to this 8-bit cringe and go back in time when all I want to hear is beautiful string sections with a little bit of the piano and the woodwinds and the brass. I gotta go back and listen to this music that sounds like it's coming out of a TI-84 calculator. to 100% this game. I don't know, something tells me that that has like happened or something. It'd be a pretty funny concept for like a stream video or a meme video. Yeah, so we need some lightning damage, huh? Clear an expert or harder? Oh yeah, dude. Wow, an expert or harder? I guess they figured some people would just start with Final Fantasy 1 and move to the left, so a lot of the early missions are probably pretty easy. I think those I started off doing when I switched it up when I first played this game off stream. It was only a little while after it came out, I think, when I got it. And then they hit the ground running with some good DLC. Added a lot of good DLC to this game. Yeah, ending was totally flubbed, but we take those. Let's go to the Promised Land. What the heck are you talking about, Sephiroth? Let's not forget my dashing looks. Bro, it looks exactly like Chip Zanuff from Guilty Gear, and he's also talking like him. Lamau. Man, I can't wait to watch some of the freaking Guilty Gear anime. It's just that my man Potemkin, I don't think he's really going to be a main character, so it's a little depressing. Been seeing people talk about a lot of different characters in the anime, but no mention to Potemkin so far. Bro, it's about to like put me to sleep for real. Yeah, it's totally fine. It's only a 6, dude. Like, where's the purple difficulty? I forgot I don't think they add that difficulty to every song. Yeah, I feel like they could have, maybe. Maybe. You know, it's not really for me to say. But I feel like maybe. Just maybe. But I don't know nothing about game development or charting rhythm games, so. Bruh. Hold on, I can turn it down a little in OBS. I think the game is kind of loud compared to me. Maybe there, I don't know. Yeah, that's perfect. As far as I can tell. I must play during an iconic scene. I feel like that song probably plays for 10 seconds in the game, and then you move back to the action or whatever. That's my theory, but that's just a game theory. It doesn't really count as a game theory, I guess, but it's just something that you could check and verify. That's my game hypothesis as a person who knows nothing about this game and never even seen a speedrun of it or anything, I don't think. Yeah, it's you hear this song for 10 seconds, right? And then it's here comes this badass dude, wants to beat you up, send fireballs at you or something. Maybe. But anyway, we got a decent difficulty one now, so let's see if we'll face first challenge of this set. I could have played on purple. I'm not quite there yet. We're gonna save the purple for once I unlock free play mode in a million years. Dang it, you guys freaking got turned into frogs. Man, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, whoever made this chart is totally cooking. Nice. I do feel a bit aglow. Yeah, that's how I feel after I came back to the stream. It's I feel like I'm glowing So I've probably got more tan since I last streamed, since I went to the beach a lot. But yeah, so let's see what's going on in this one. Garuda. Isn't one of Potemkin's names Garuda Impact or something? Wait, I gotta check this out. I was like, wait, I've heard that word somewhere before. Yeah, it is Garuda Impact. Dude, that's crazy. Is that named after the boss from Final Fantasy? Or is that some other word that came before them both? Holy crap. Nice. Was that a perfect? I wasn't even paying that close attention. Nice. Yeah, GG's. That was a cool one. High score 423, 2025. Yeah, yesterday was a great holiday because it was 422, and 422 is 422. So it's like the best joke holiday ever. But yeah, I went to the beach in the morning on 420 as well, so that was a good holiday. Happy late Easter, everybody. I was almost gonna do an Easter stream, but I was still like exhausted or working or both or something like that. It's like, let me know the truth. I feel like you could like put this intro as like an alarm clock. It kind of gives me that vibe. I'm not trying to be a hater, but just something about that. Like it'd be a good doorbell or something. But yeah, this chip's enough, dude. I'm gonna have to play some more Guilty Gear Strive at some point before too long. Not the 90-degree angles. Nice. So yeah, quest was clear. Was that the Garuda one, or was that the one before it? I think we defeated Garuda. Garuda Impact. Oh no, that was the previous one. Defeated one or more bomb enemies. Yeah, I'm about to play as Bob-omb in Mario Kart World when that comes out. Yeah, I might have to play F-Zero 99 sometime again soon too. They added a new update to it. Just a few more tracks or something, but it's still pretty cool. Man, this song was crazy when that came out, dude. Must have been crazy for the time it came out. Alright, let's try Supreme, guys. YOLO. First ever Supreme clear on stream, maybe? 11 is like right at my skill or slightly above my skill. I might be at a 10 or 10.5. But maybe this is where I'll level up, so to speak. Leave this to me. Alright, I'm gonna kind of focus on this one. Oh god. Man, I have to like buy a Supreme hoodie or something. What the heck, bro? Why do those arrows look like that? A Supreme Gamer moment. Let's go, dude. Not trying to flex on him, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Good preview of what's to come if I ever get awesome at this game. Do all the Supremes. Supreme hoodie, Supreme beanie, Supreme cell phone case, Supreme wallet, Supreme sticker on the stainless steel 32-ounce water jug or whatever. Nah, I'm capping. I don't think that's for me, but be pretty funny though. But yeah, shoutouts to this game and all the live viewers as well. I appreciate you guys. I'd like to once again express my gratitude to the developers of this game. We already ran through the credits one time on stream, but yeah, this game is awesome. For me, it's right up there with Hatsune Miku and DDR for my favorite like rhythm games of all time, favorite rhythm game series. God. Yeah, it was alright. I'm gonna have to go wash my face again here in a minute. I think I run some errands this morning. It was hotter out than I thought. It was already kind of hot out. It's just been really humid lately too. But yeah, I was out there and doing some stuff. I also got one of the little Starbucks Frappuccinos that comes in a glass bottle. It's like I'm totally a sucker for those. They're so good. I've tried all the flavors. I've tried every single flavor you can think of. The Christmas one you're thinking of, I've tried that. Halloween pumpkin spice, tried that. The oat milk salted caramel, tried that. Oat milk double chocolate brownie, tried that one. Obviously I've tried the basic flavors, caramel, mocha, vanilla. Still, after all of the Starbucks glass bottle drinks I've consumed, I like the coffee flavored one a lot. There's a lot of things for food and drinks where I just end up really liking the most basic flavor, most basic option. That is also the case for those. There might be one or two Christmas flavors they've made that I haven't tried, like peppermint flavor or whatever. I think maybe they did more than one of those, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm just like basic Starbucks white girl at heart. Nice. And here's a really big throwback, and this shows how long I've been a nerd for the Starbucks Frappuccinos. They, at one point, this is such a tragedy, and this happens to me all the time. It's like, a company will be like, oh, here's a cool, weird, unique flavor that's one thing. And I'm like, I love this, it's so good. And then it's like 1 month later, it's like, oh yeah, no, we're done with that. We're not putting those in stores anymore. That's exactly what happened with the Starbucks glass bottle Frappuccinos with almond milk. Seriously, that was a thing, and it was so long ago now. Like, it was at least like 2 or 3 years ago, I think. And it was only available for like a month or two or something. It's like, more people should have bought them, man. Would have totally kept buying those. They had a bitter taste and aftertaste, and no wonder people didn't like them. But I really liked them because of that. So there was a time where I would buy almond milk big almond milk cartons at the store and mix it with the Starbucks Frappuccino, and that's really good. So for anybody who's like me who misses that drink, you can still kind of make it yourself, obviously. Very obvious, at some point I'll have to get a coffee maker and save some money just by making my own and all that good stuff, but I try to drink mostly water more than anything anyway. It's been like over a month or two since I had coffee. Before 420, actually, I had one coffee then too, but prior to that it was a while. I haven't had much like Red Bulls in a while either. That was the most recent thing I had before 420. I'm just always like kind of watching my drink because I'm always like, water is number one no matter what. And kind of Gator Lights number two. And then during my recent travels, I also had gotten a bottle of like cranberry juice, or maybe it's like cran grape, whatever they sell in this store. Like the one popular brand for juices. Got that one cranberry drink. I forget what brand it is. Very good. Oh, fresh air, I know, right? It's been so good lately. It's been vital. Fresh air has been vital in the stream, showing some signs of life, some signs of vitality, because I am currently live. It's the first time in a while that that's happened. Alright, grand finale. This is the last battle. I wonder if this is the last battle or not. Nah, it's too hard, dude. My skills are at a solid 11, we can say that, but anything above that, my brain is gonna be like short-circuiting. I'm gonna die and be like, oh god. Alrighty. Yo, we're vibing. Nice. Ooh. I like it. Oh shit, what the heck? Oh, that's hard, man. What the heck? Went from vibing to struggling in like 2 seconds. I don't know, those triplets are weird. Something about those just feels weird. I wasn't really expecting a triplet. I mean, I should have been. It was kind of obviously pretty heavy emphasis on this song. Like, those aren't regular triplets, now I'm thinking about it, because it's like do 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 do, and then it's like do 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 do. I don't know, I would need to like literally see the music notation for that to understand what's going on. guess there's some tempo change at play. It's hard to make sense of. But yeah, it's kind of another rhythm game trope. Like the first like 15 or 20% of a song is like kind of easy, and you're like literally like, okay, yeah, like I'm vibing, and then it like something changes, like the song picks up, and it's like, whoa, dude, it's like the meme of Mr. Krabs, where he's like all fuzzy and like kind of disoriented. It's literally like that. Ugh, this feels so bad. Another Stormative stream. Another dumbass stream boo bot. Please don't give me more of the triplets from hell. Hey, you barely made it. GG's. That's what's up. I was gonna wait until at least past an hour, but we just completed a series. Okay, it actually will be at about an hour. Hold on. So yeah, we did this as the last battle, and now we can play that song in free play, and we get another, or no, we already got the key, but we get like another series complete emblem, or title cleared, whatever the heck they call it. So yeah, this is the part where I welcome anyone who is watching to select the next game we play in chat if you would like to. If not, it's totally fine, I'll just choose one. But here are your options, guys. We got Final Fantasy, the original, 5, 6, 7, 7 remake, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 series, 15, Crystal Chronicles, Dissidia, Type 0, Record Keeper, Mobius, Final Fantasy series, or Final Fantasy Fables, Chocobo's Dungeon. So if any of you guys would like to see any of those in particular, let me know in the chat, otherwise I'll choose one. Gotta use the bathroom, so short break, just a couple minutes, and then we'll resume BRB. Alright, yeah, thanks for your patience, guys. So, yeah, let's go do the Chocobo one, I guess. There's only 5 songs, so it'll just take a minute. And we get to unlock Chocobo, so it's an absolute win right there. It's a pretty cool song. Yeah, we're even gonna put Chocobo right in there, man. Let's do it. Nice. What the heck? Support type? I forgot if I even had seen that. I have a lot of different types of guys. Why does it keep wanting to give me the ones that only have 2? I want one that has 3. I guess because his, like, some of their abilities, like these guys and these two have like the rainbow gem abilities. I guess that's like really good or whatever. I mean, and restores 20% HP. Like, this guy deals a lot of damage and does a little healing, so I guess that kind of is our best one, even though he doesn't have 3. Alright, very well. Gotta figure out how to get Chocobo, my PS1 Chocobo Racing, to work good with the retro achievements, so I can finish streaming that game at some point. It's a really fun game. Boom. GG. Yeah, so that was a pretty cool track. I feel like I just heard this song. It's alright, it's a remix or whatever. game has like hundreds and hundreds of songs, so it makes sense. A few of them are kind of a remix or something. But yeah, the Chocobo music is like so chibi and cute that it really fits the style and aesthetics of this game. Nice. Perfect chain once again. Yeah, we're ballin'. Nice. Yeah, that's a remix also. Sorry. The water went down the wrong pipe there. Hate when that happens. Now this is rhythm gaming. Nice. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Very awesome one. GG. Oh yeah, we got another memory card. That's great. Yeah, I needed something to store my GameCube game save files on. Guardian of the Dark 2. Alright. Damn, background's pretty cool. Voice your pain. Damn, Sephiroth. You know what, guys? Something has really been bothering me. Allow me to voice my pain about this. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, crap. Nice triplets at the end. It's pretty sick. Raffaello battle. But yeah, I want to stream some more Guilty Gear Strive soon, and definitely also some more Binding of Isaac. It's been really fun to play lately. Oh, not like this. Man, that was annoying. The freaking 10, seriously, dude. Let's try one more time. Should've just went down to medium. Just trying to unlock all the songs and whatever, but... Enemies deal double damage, is that why it's hard? Well, at least I'm kind of playing consistently. I guess we'll clear this one on medium, whatever. I had to do the freaking grand finale difficulty for the last track or whatever. It's only 5. Oh. I guess my skills are still at a 10 or 10.5, but got through that 11 with the swag earlier, but man. I'll be back for this one. Alright, GG. Give me just 1 second. Super short break. Hang on a minute. Alright, and with that, another title cleared. So, I guess we'll go do 15 or whatever. And then we'll do one of the older ones after that. Unless there's anyone in chat who has a preference, I'll go through them one more time, just in case, just for the heck of it. Good streamer chat interaction or something, right? So we can play the songs from Final Fantasy series, Mobius Final Fantasy Record Keeper, Type 0, Dissidia, Crystal Chronicles, 15, 13, 12, 13 series, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7 remake, 7, 6, 5, or the original. So if anybody in chat has a preference, let me know, guys. And we'll play that. Otherwise, we're gonna do the big 15. I wonder if people still play this game online. Which one is online? This one, I guess. Okay, I have to play on my other user for that, whatever. Yeah, you can like play this game online, do like a battle mode, it's kind of cool. But yeah, let's just go then and play the 15. Noctis. Yeah, they got a Tekken character in there for some reason. Kappa. I guess the guys at Tekken really like Final Fantasy, because they had Noctis and they just added Clive to Final Fantasy VIII now. Oh boy. Well, let's see how that goes. So far, so good. Nice. Alright, GG. I gotta take another short break though, guys, because, you know, my excitement doing errands this morning briefly and, you know, returning to the stream, haven't had any breakfast and it's almost noon, so I'm gonna take care of that. So, let's just, leave it here for now. So yeah, super short break, then we'll resume beer. Alright, thanks for your patience, guys. Just had to eat some food. It'll hold me over until I have lunch in like a couple hours before I go to work at 3. Yeah, I've got to work in 3 hours, so I can only stream for another hour, hour and a half or something. But I might stream again tonight, depending how tired I am, at 10:30 p.m. And if not, then I probably can stream tomorrow, though. Because I'm off from both jobs. But I might end up going to the beach and getting exhausted, so we'll have to see. Nice. GG. But yeah, shoutouts to all the viewers. Hope you guys all been doing well and enjoying the spring. Apocalypse Noctis. It's a good tagline right there. Yeah, like I really love playing rhythm games. It's definitely like there are just some game genres that I feel like I will always enjoy to play. Some of them are more like sometimes yeah, sometimes no. But rhythm games and fighting games, yeah, rhythm games might be my second favorite, low-key. Nothing like a classic 2D platformer though, or a new one in a classic style like Shovel Knight or something. I feel like tied for second is probably also roguelikes or roguelites. I never know what the heck they're called, but mostly I only play Enter the Gungeon and Isaac in that context. But I really like those both a lot. Pretty soon I'll get the Mutagenics and the Enter the Gungeon 2 when those both come out. Nice. Rock throw. Isn't that a Pokemon move also? I think that's one of the moves that hits 2 to 5 times. You might have a rocky helmet, but I'm going to use rock throw. And it'll be super effective because I'm fighting an Aerodactyl. Dang, I got 3 in a row. I love when that happens. Nvidia, Shield of the King, and Veiled in Black. It's cool. But yeah, the reason I thought this 8-bit DO was like not a Switch Pro controller at first, so obviously I didn't look at it or read closely enough, but it has R4 buttons. So like there's the R3 and L3 when you press in on the analog sticks, but then on the top it has R1, R2, and R4. So there's like a third little trigger button. I've just been like constantly mashing and clicking those because I'm never going to use them. So I don't care if they like it's better to mash those than buttons I actually will use. Because after a button on a controller gets pressed like thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of times, it starts to get like worn down and can't really use it. I'm gonna say for me that just happens with Super Nintendo controllers. And usually the analog stick is the first thing to go on the modern controllers. But anyway. Random controller advice. If you're fidgeting with the controller and mashing buttons, do that with the ones you don't really use in the games you play. Yeah, that reminded me a lot of the previous song, but GG's. Yeah, we defeated that boss in less than 30 seconds. My squad's pretty OP right now. Seems like there's some good variety in there. Yeah, what kinds are these guys? Got a support. Oh yeah, now we can give them some abilities too. Support, magic, summon, and physical. That does seem about what you would want. Like, maybe have a healer instead of support, but you don't really want to need a healer in this game. That's my interpretation of it, at least. sounds at least a little different. You know, it always makes sense that songs will like sound a little similar when they come from the same game, because like both songs, or maybe all the songs will fit like the theme and the vibes of the game. But then if it's like too similar, it's like, yeah, I mean, you could have mixed up the formula a little more maybe. It looks like Akuma's Street Fighter 6 stage. Yo, Takobi, welcome back to the stream. Hope you've been doing well. Glad you can stop by for the revival stream after I took a long break. Got a lot of rest and spent a lot of time in the nature areas. Sub-fantasy nerds, yeah, what's up? Yeah, we're totally nerding out on the Final Fantasy. I've been like explaining all my thoughts on the mainline games of the series. No, it's actually better for me to not do that, because the only one I've played is Final Fantasy IV, which I didn't particularly like. But every game has a time and place, and I think that game's time just comes later on in the timeline. To actually stick with the flu the entire break. Damn, I hope you're feeling better then. Yeah, I know a few people in the last couple of weeks like got sick and stuff and had their allergies acting up bad. Like I've mentioned a bunch of times already, I've been pretty tired and sleeping a lot, so there's been something kind of crazy lately about all that type of stuff. I'll anger the game nerds. Yeah, like diehard Final Fantasy fans. I don't know, I just feel like telling them all your series is kind of mid, but like I can't tell if it actually is mid or if that's just how I feel, but it's actually really good. Like I have no idea. I am ordering Chinese for lunch. Yeah, that's what's up. I've been like fantasizing about my favorite Chinese food place that's near me. Because I haven't been there in like months. And the last couple of weeks I keep thinking like I need to go there, I need to go there. I think I might do that tomorrow or on one of my days off pretty soon. It better not turn out like my favorite bar around here and I just go there after a long period of not going and suddenly the doors are closed and it got freaking shut down. Like I don't really care about drinking or bars that much, but like I did have one favorite bar in my town and they like, at least it got like, I guess bought by someone else or some shit like that, because they're just like closing and then reopening with like a different name. But it's like if they're changing the name, you already know that's going to be like somewhat of a kind of different vibe, or at least that's what I would imagine. It's the only thing that sucks about freaking streaming rhythm games is like it's really not good for reading the chat while I'm playing. Wow, cancel Stormy? Yeah, literally. I had a severe craving for some Chinese after 8 days, a really bad flu. Kentucky Fried Chocobo. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. I mean, if nothing else, like Chinese food usually has a lot of sodium. just like that meme for like why goats like climb up mountains at really steep angles because they crave that mineral. So that's the people who remember that meme though. But I feel like that's why sometimes I get a craving for fast food, and I'm like, why am I craving something that is so unhealthy? This is like a biological error. Biological error meta. But yeah, Kentucky Fried Chocobo, man, that would be something pretty good, I bet. It's a fantasy creature. It's like unicorn steak or something. Your arrhythmia has exceeded 38,000. I got meltdown scroll. Alright, well, next time I want to have a meltdown on stream, I know which scroll to open up. Unicorn steak sounds delicious. Yeah, that would be something awesome, I bet. Defeat the boss Deadeye. Man, what's up with all the bosses having names, or I've like weirdly heard that somewhere. I don't know, I think that's just the name of like a Marvel or DC character, one of those kind of things. But yeah, we're progressing and unlocking things in the video game. Kind of pog champion Loki. Alrighty. So anyway, another streaming thing to kind of follow up on the point earlier. Oh wait, you're thinking of DC's Deadshot? Yeah, right. I don't know how I remember that. I barely know any DC stuff. But yeah, it's like I got this 8-bit Dio controller with the hope of having a good controller for PS1 games. And it turned out to be a Switch controller, which is whatever. But at some point before too long, I'll buy one of the 2 packs of PlayStation USB controllers on Amazon, and that has got to work for it, I swear. So that I can turn my camera angle in Brave Fencer Musashi and like play Ape Escape. And like, I probably need that kind of controller for some of the Rayman games, the 3D ones, even though I'm more interested in the 2D ones, although those are notoriously difficult. Good old 2D Rayman games. So do you think the people who like made Final Fantasy VII ever wonder how much of their success is because of how much people are drawn to Tifa and Aerith? Just a general question. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below or something. Was that game one of the first ever examples of waifu baits, maybe? But yeah, speaking of waifus, something really funny. So the new Fatal Fury game came out, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Unfortunately, it's not on PS4, so it'll be a while before I play that. Gotta upgrade to PS5 sometime this year for that. But the funny thing is, so Street Fighter 6, the character Mai, who is also in Fatal Fury, Mai got added like a month or 2 ago. And if you look at the charts for like how many people are playing which characters, Mai is like the second most played character in Street Fighter 6, I'm pretty sure. And then in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, she's like the fourth least played character. So people love Mai in Street Fighter 6, but in her own game they're like, I'd rather play as like Terry or Ronaldo. Or one of these other weirdos. I like the characters they chose though. It seems like a pretty well-rounded cast. I'm still not a Ronaldo fan. Like, that was kind of dumb. But now that I've seen some of his gameplay, I get why they really wanted him. Just not sure what kind of statement it makes that Ronaldo is a playable character in Fatal Fury, honestly. Wow, that's messed up logic. I hope that Ronaldo just gets nerfed into the ground and he totally sucks. I'm slightly a hater, not gonna lie. But from a purely objective fighting game appreciation standpoint, I think his moveset is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty cool, pretty special. I would have rather had a generic soccer player with a new name as opposed to a celebrity, but at least it seems like the other guy is okay. The Middle Eastern DJ, real life guy who got added to that game. Rock and roll. I don't even know if the new Fatal Fury game has charge moves or not. I haven't checked, but there's a grappler, the big eagle-headed grappler dude, so if nothing else, I'll just play as him whenever I play that game. And then they are going to add some Street Fighter characters to the Fatal Fury game. Ken and Chun-Li. It's gonna really suck, because like, I really want to play as a Shoto character in a Fatal Fury game, because that just sounds so fun and cool, but it's like, why did it have to be Ken instead of Ryu, dude? Not play as Ken. Like, no matter how much I like Ken in Fatal Fury, like, I cannot play him very much, but I will at least a little bit. I'll suffer through it so I can hit some Hadoukens and Shoryukens. But I'm way more excited about the prospect of Chun-Li being fun to play in that game. I'm just gonna like spinning bird kick all of the Ronaldo soccer balls. Just imagine if they give spinning bird kick like some anti-projectile properties. I would kind of be pogging pretty hard for that. Don't think that's very likely though. Boom. GG. Nice. But yeah, the aspiration to get a PS5 was really put on hold with the Switch 2 announcement. Totally getting the Switch 2 first and all that. Episode Ignis, the main theme. Great. It's so orchestral, dude. I feel like I heard this song like played by like a freaking orchestra that I took a field trip to go see when I was in high school or some shit. But yeah, shoutouts to music field trips. I hope that any of y'all who did some music stuff in school or something got to do some of that. Even just for marching band, like going to another school to play on their field for a football games, kind of a mini field trip. Cool vibe. Music nerd, yeah, for real, you already know. And I've been like, something else I did during my break that I'm excited about is like made some more progress with organizing my upcoming rap album, which I'm gonna like pretty soon stream some I'm gonna stream some of the process of creating that, I guess, and then like release it to the public or whatever. So anybody who's a fan of my music, you got that to definitely look forward to. Kappa Pride, yeah, for real. On some gay shit. It's one of the lyrics to one of my songs. Why are some of the arrows like inverted like that? That just annoys. Dude, that just annoys me a lot for some reason. Something else really cool though that happened during my break was some dude like messaged me on Instagram I don't really know or anything, and he was like, I listened to your one song and this was really cool, dude, and it was like one of my oldest songs from my first mixtape, which is only on SoundCloud and YouTube, and it's not even like a song. Like my songs back then were way more sounding like spoken word poetry that sort of went along with music. And in some ways it hasn't changed, that's part of my style, but it was like one of my really, really old songs. I messaged him and I was like, first of all, thank you so much, dude, super appreciate you, that means a lot. But also I've released like dozens of other songs that are way better than that, so I think then I recommended him one in particular and he enjoyed it, so that was cool. One time when I was in the 3rd grade, I completely spaced out and was playing air violin, imagining myself in an orchestra. Nice, that's what's up. And it was like such a cool, epic moment that you remembered it too. Yeah, that's really cool. It's a cool vibe right there. Just that musical spirit can get with you sometimes like that. And just from a purely visual standpoint, like instruments are just really cool looking. It's just a cool type of object to hold, or playing the air guitar, air violin is cool too. But yeah, anyway, for anybody who's wondering, the song that he heard that he enjoyed for my first project is my song called Gamer. And like I can't even recommend any of my old music that's that old, but whatever. And then I recommended him to check out Cher Terry from my MF Doom Beats mixtape on YouTube. Okay, we're kind of rocking, we're kind of jamming. Gives me some Guilty Gear Strive vibes a little bit. Oh shit, dude, those keys are going pretty hard. I like that. Yeah, that is so Guilty Gear, that electric guitar. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I feel like this song is like softly inspired by Guilty Gear music. It's my perception. Yeah, I like that one. GG's. Flying R, even that name was drawing me in. Like I had a feeling I would like that based on the name. Definitely something to it. Oh yeah, one other thing I wanted to say also, like I tried to stream Rift of the Necrodancer through my PC and it lags terribly earlier. But since I won't be able to stream that game for kind of a long time, I might play Crypt of the Necrodancer on stream sometime. I also have the Zelda Crypt of the Necrodancer. Maybe I'll just choose whichever of those two gets more average viewers on Twitch, lol. Home Sweet Home, yeah man, that's what's up. Also, it sounded very Xenoblade Chronicles. I can totally see that. For me, the aesthetics of Xenoblade and Final Fantasy have a pretty big overlap. That game is still kind of a mystery to me, like all the Xenoblade games. I don't know if I would like one or not. I don't know if I will ever play one or not. All 4 of them are available on the Switch, so I'll probably get one when it goes on sale at some point in the future. I would imagine. I'm kind of curious about it. I think I'd like those better than Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna fall for the waifu bait and play the one that has Pyra and Mithra. Thanks, Sakurai. And thanks for making Kirby Air Ride too, because that, like, I'm one of those dudes that I saw that Kirby Air Ride 2 was coming, and I was just like, hell yeah. This is such a weird feeling, because, like, if they have the city trial mode in Kirby Air Ride 2, which I'm assuming they will, if they add, like, an online ranked mode, I am, like, afraid for that to happen, because I might, like, get addicted to that and just play and stream that, like, all the time. But that might also be a good thing. So in some ways I hope they do, but in some ways I kind of hope they don't. And speaking of online multiplayer ranked systems and online multiplayer games rather, they kind of softly confirmed that the only online ranking in Mario Kart World is the same as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Believe it or not, and they just start you at 3,000, and then you either gain or lose like 15 or 20 points, or anywhere from 20 to -20, basically. Like, it's not a bad ranking system, but I just played so much fighting games that I kind of wanted a bronze, silver, gold. It seems like Nintendo tries to kind of distance themselves from that, though. I mean, they absolutely do, since they didn't even do that for Smash Ultimate. They like the big numbers systems, which, like, that's arguably even more universal than bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and all that shit, so I think they're very sound and logical to make their online multiplayer ranked have those type of rankings. Very good with you. Very good with you. Been streaming Kirby Air Ride forever. Nice. Yeah, like, oh man, that just I could say like every single detail of video games, like the game modes, the online, the soundtrack, the different cars you can drive, the different characters you can unlock, the different items that'll be in city trial mode, how they do the unlock system, like, and I could just keep going on forever and things I'm excited for in the new Kirby Air Ride, but I am looking forward to every decibel and every pixel of that game, basically. I never even knew if Nintendo like gave a crap about Kirby Air Ride, but I'm glad they see some potential there, because it definitely is there. And one of the reasons I am really excited about that game in the context of exactly when it's releasing for the Switch 2 and whatever is like Mario Kart is one of, if not the most popular Nintendo series today. So like they are adding a lot of cool stuff to Mario Kart World, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that experimental. Like I'll have to play it and decide for myself. In some ways it's experimental, like doing all the tricks and grinding on the walls and shit is cool. But like I said, I don't think it'll be the most experimental game, because in some ways they want to play it safe and give people what they've already proven that they love. So the new Kirby Air Ride game might alternatively be like Nintendo's experimental racing game for the Switch 2, because like they definitely want to distinguish it from Mario Kart World however they can, because they don't want the game to come out and people will be like, well, I already have Mario Kart World, so why would I want another cute Nintendo racing game? Like they have to find a way for people to not say that. So the advertising for that game is going to be kind of tough, and I'm really interested to see what they end up doing. But yeah, Kirby Air Ride is a huge nostalgia one for me, because I played that a lot growing up. I played it like with my neighborhood friends. We would just do city trial like a million times in a row, like a million years ago. This could have came right out of a musical. GG. And they get to milk Mario Kart 9 for the next 20 years. I'm not even mad if they do, honestly. Like, the game looks so beautiful and fun. I'm like, if y'all want to quadruple the amount of courses in this game over the next 20 years, I'm totally here for it. People have been wanting more Kirby Air Ride for 21 years. Like, I feel like that game existing completely proves that, and like I don't know if that game would even exist if it weren't for like how many Kirby fans there are and how vocal they are. Just really love that. I was 28 LMAO. Dang, that is how old I am right now. It's crazy. What if I was 28 and Kirby Air Ride came out? Would have probably been better, because screw social media and cell phones. But yeah, I drank so much coffee this morning, so I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Super short break and then we'll resume, guys. BRB. Alright, I'm back, guys. Thanks for your patience. Yes, let's see what's that rock and roll. When season 3 coming? Yeah, like it's still gonna be a little while. It's probably... I don't know, because Elena comes out on June 5th. Wait, yeah. Elena comes out on June 5th, which is crazy, because that's the day the Switch 2 comes out. And so Elena comes out the same day that Street Fighter 6 for the Switch comes out. I think Street Fighter 6 for the Switch is a Switch 2, is a launch title. So I think if you buy Street Fighter 6 on the Switch, it comes with the DLC characters from seasons 1 and 2. But yeah, Elena is the last season 2 character. So I'm not sure if they'll announce season 3. Like, it'll probably be a little bit after she comes out. Some people think they might do it before she comes out, just to get the hype built up early, I guess. But I'm guessing probably in June. We'll see who's going to be in season 3. Yeah, I've already mentioned this. There have been some leaks that say it's going to be Alex, Sagat, Sea Viper, and Ingrid. A reputable leaker said that's who it'll be, so I'm really hoping that is. But it'll be a fun surprise if that's not true, so either way it's a win. I believe in Street Fighter. I think they'll choose some characters that I like for season 3. Because so far it's been a lot of like mainstream, easy slam dunks, so to speak, for the characters they've chosen to add. But I'm trying to see like some weird shit, dude. I mean, the game's gonna be on the Switch too. And season 3 is coming out, so it's like we gotta add something weird for the Nintendo homies or something, right? Like, I'm not saying they should add Abigail, even though I would be like very excited if they did decide to do that, but maybe a Hugo or Hakan. But that leak that I just said seems like it goes in line with their philosophy for the characters they've chosen so far. Because like Sagat and Sea Viper are both like an easy slam dunk that like a lot of people will really love. Oh my god, why did it get so hard right at the end, dude? For the homies, yeah, like we gotta get something like weird character in there for the homies. Wait, who else was it? Sagat, Sea Viper, Ingrid, Alex. Like Alex and Ingrid were getting a little bit more like experimental and characters for the people who like weird characters, but like that's why it seems realistic, because like it's like Sagat and Sea Viper. Okay, like we're playing it safe, people love the shit out of this, but Alex and Ingrid, it's like they might get played a lot, they might not really, but whether or not they get played a lot, certain Street Fighter enthusiasts such as myself will really enjoy those characters. And it makes sense to have like the weird character Alex, Sagat, Sea Viper, 2 safe ones right in the middle of the season, then another weird pick at the end. So that leak, the more I think about it, I'm like, that is probably real. But Capcom will decide when it is either proven or disproven. I'm just trying to unlock all the songs. So I'm gonna, excuse me. I'm gonna just be a noob and play through this on medium. But yeah, it's good to be back on the streaming, usual Stormator stream vibes and talking about a lot of random games and whatnot. But yeah, something else really cool that transpired during my break is like, been still listening to a lot of music as usual, and like I found this new rapper named Georgiana, and she's really awesome. So I've been listening to a lot of her tracks, and then the funny part is that I followed her on Instagram, and I was like seeing some of her Instagram posts, and then one of them had this song Trippin' on a Yacht by Cash Cobain, and that's been like my favorite song for like a week or two. It's just such a cool song to me. So not only do I like her music, but thanks to her Instagram I found another song I really like by another artist. So that was kind of cool. It's the new secret tech for finding music you like. Just like choose some artist that you like, scour their social media for what music they like. It's an absolute win. Oh my god. This is the kind of song where like, if this is a boss theme and I tried to defeat the, like, so if I was playing Final Fantasy 15 and I came up on a boss who was like really hard, and this was the boss theme that I was playing, and I died like 3 or 4 times, I would just be like, dude, I am out of here. Like, I cannot listen to this song anymore. Like, it's not like a bad song at all. It just would get annoying to hear it a million times in a row. Awesome. You love to see it, GG's. Defeated the boss Ifrit. It sounds like it'd be the name of a boss in like a Dark Souls game, but I guess that makes sense because this game came out around the same time as some of those. Alright, Hellfire. It's like, oh, just another gamer moment. Treading into Hellfire, business as usual. Bro, that Chocobo is going up so close to the enemy. It's not afraid to square up. It's like, wait, I switched it back to hard, right? Everything's on fire. But yeah, just this like grand orchestral kind of fast-paced modern Final Fantasy music. It just always feels like the music is like begging you to like feel like bewildered and have some type of like adventurous vibe, and like it's so like sweeping and grand and all that shit. And then like the music lands on my ears and I just like have the total opposite feeling, like it's okay, whatever. And then we play a song from Final Fantasy IV and I'm like, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, the ironic part of like feeling like unimpressed or not really entertained by like these like grand sweeping tracks is just always kind of funny to me. I mean, yeah, that was alright, whatever. GG's. More of a Chrono Trigger Earthbound kind of guy, but you know, it's cool. It was really fun in the past like couple months or whatever. I've almost completed an Earthbound playthrough, which I will definitely complete, but playing that game along with retro achievements really taught me something, which is like going on the grind for like shiny Pokemon or 1 in 128 items is not something my mind is strong enough to endure very much. Like I did it some in Earthbound for 1 in 128 things, but like yeah, I'm not built for that. Like shout outs to people who can do that for real. Got a lot of respect and appreciation for content creators who have excelled within the niche community of shiny Pokemon hunting and all that. But those guys can have that because I'm totally good on that for real. Like I have 2 more 1 in 128s to get in Earthbound, and I'm not even gonna do that on the stream because it's annoying as hell. So I'm gonna do the next 1 in 128 off stream, and then I'll stream the game for like 20 minutes, and then I'll be like, oh well, guys, I'm at the last 1 in 128 grind, so I'm gonna end the stream there. And I'll come back once I've gotten this asshole to give me the freaking rare baseball bat. But yeah, playing through old games, especially with retro achievements enabled, really opens up the window of opportunity for a lot of unique gaming experiences. How close are you to finishing Earthbound? Like I'm literally at like the very end basically, because I have like sort of one mini dungeon to get through, but it's like really short, and then there's a little bit more story, and then it's the final dungeon where the last 1 in 128 guy is. So I'm like right at the finish line basically. But having two more 1 and 1/28 to get makes it feel like it's far away. It's like it's so far away and close at the same time. But the last stream will be fun because I have to defeat the final boss 4 times. Because there's 4 different endings you have to get. So I'm gonna like save the game, beat the final boss, get one of the endings, reset, beat the boss, get the second ending, and do that for all 4 of them. So at least that part will be kind of cool. I'm just gonna have to wait for the next time there's like a really cool stream I want to watch on Twitch. And then just while I'm watching that, I'll just be like also playing Earthbound. Be like, give me the freaking goddess ribbon, you ghost of a Starman. You're a ghost of who you once were. Just give me my freaking item. I feel like I'm already grinding for it. Spent way too many hours grinding for the first 3. But as much as that's annoyed me, it'll all be worth it because it's going to be really cool to master Earthbound and have that at the top of my retro achievements page. Oh, it's so heavenly and celestial. I feel like an angel is flying in my face or something. 50 streams later, yeah, for real. It's like, well, my next 20 streams are going to be me playing a random game that I've never streamed, but eventually we're going to go back and finish some crap. But no, actually, more realistically, I've been really just wanting to play like Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, and Binding of Isaac, so I think in the next week or 2 we'll see some streams of those, maybe some Enter the Gungeon. Please don't die. Oh my god, I have less than a pixel of health, like, got no health. You guys see that in the bottom right? This is like somebody's holding a gun to your head type shit. Like if I miss one of these notes, we're dead. Now I am feeling the dramatic tension that the music is attempting to inspire. What do you know? Another long soprano note held out by a singer. That is really shocking to hear in a song like this. Kappa. But yeah, GG's. That was sort of like something else that happened during the break that was good is like, you know, sometimes taking a break from something you love, like how I love streaming, it can give you sometimes a fresh perspective, you know, it can be a little refreshing. And like something I realized is like, it's sort of like the best example I compare to is like Video Game Donkey. Like he is an inspiration for me as a video game content creator, hobby person, as I am. I think that dude's really cool, and I just kind of realized like it's really important and fun for me to like make fun of games that I play. Because like I really deeply care about and love video games, so like doing the opposite of that and like being mean about them, for lack of a better word, like making fun of games is just like the opposite of what I feel, so that's really fun, if that makes sense. It's kind of a weird thing to explain, but like that kind of stuff happens to artists all the time where you like to do something that's the opposite of what you feel. So that was an artistic realization, which I already kind of knew, but it kind of just like clicked for me that like that's really a thing for me. Wow, that reprise of that melody. Oh man, I'm remembering how far we've come on our beautiful journey. All of the trials and tribulations, smiles and tears. Like that was an example of what I was talking about. And we got the 90-degree angles. Oof. Boom, GG. Yo, what is life? How's it going, dude? Welcome back to the stream. I hope you've been well. It has been definitely good. Been super busy and exhausted. These two words can really summarize my total feelings of the last 2 weeks very well. Really busy, really exhausted, pretty socially exhausted mixed in with that too. So that's why I haven't been streaming as much. But I'm really glad to be back. And shout out to Jacoby and What Is Life, all the other live viewers as well. I appreciate y'all, and hope you've been doing well. Also, What Is Life, I appreciate you stopping by. Alright, so you want me to do this one with Noctis in our party. I guess he can be our next guy in our party or whatever. This song is called Noctis. The song is called Noctis, and I hope it will not make any viewers nauseous, because the Final Fantasy series, the Final Fantasy rhythm game are really rewarding if you invest yourself in. It's just like if you decide to watch the whole One Piece anime, like, yeah, that's gonna take you like a million years, but you're probably gonna be glad you did, because it is very peak in a lot of ways. Bro, another slow jam. Isn't this song like accomplishing the same exact thing as the one we just heard? I don't know. You hear that, bro? Team over here been slacking for a little, but getting back into it. Been a One Piece fan all my life. Literally, me too. I think that's the first, like, the first ever manga I read was either like at the same time as when I first read comics, or it might have been even a little before that. But yeah, I started out with just One Piece and Naruto, so I liked them both a lot from the beginning. Because I got interested to read some manga after I watched some anime on Toonami. So thanks to the Cartoon Network people who made that happen. It's like, I just want to see like some guy get his head blown off in Robot Chicken. Why am I seeing all these colorful, stretchy heroes on a pirate ship? But yeah, shoutouts to anybody if you know what Robot Chicken is, for real. It's an underrated program, no question about it. But yeah, streaming is one of those things, it's like, it's so new and awesome. It's just like psychology in a way, like psychology, streaming, they're both so new and awesome. And because of how new they are, we don't really understand very much about them from a scientific standpoint. Yeah, so like sometimes taking a break from the stream or slacking from the stream, you know, like I was kind of just saying, I guess it can be pretty refreshing. Definitely can be needed. But yeah, GG's. I think I've gotten pretty used to both my new jobs, so I'm going to try to get somewhat of a consistent schedule going. I was kind of brainstorming about that a day or two ago. But yeah, this is the part where I open it up to the chat. If anybody would like to choose the next series of songs we play, and I will present the options which you can choose from. We've got the original Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7 series, 7 remake, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 series, Crystal Chronicles, Dissidia, Type 0, Record Keeper, Mobius, and the Final Fantasy series. So if anybody has a preference, let me know and we'll go through that song pack. Otherwise I will choose one. One Piece is older than Gen Z. One Piece just like started existing at the perfect time. In the late 90s. That's when things really started exponentially changing in the world of technology and art. I feel like One Piece is just like a metaphor for the world we live in or something. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that series is great, and I can't wait for season 2 of the live action to come out. I think it might drop this year. So some people are speculating about that being the case. I don't think they've confirmed when it will be yet, but... Alright, we'll do 6. I was running through the 6 with Edgar. You know how that shit goes. Terra's theme. Also, Chocobo's at level 69. Nice. Alright, this one's another easy mode. We're chilling. I know the introduction of this game features a bunch of those big mech robots walking through a snowstorm. I guess this makes sense. I've seen like the first 20 minutes of this game, and that's about it. Because I was watching a streamer stream some, and I was like, I'm good. But yeah, as far as Netflix programs I'm excited about, they're gonna do Squid Game Season 3, like that comes out sometime this summer, I think it was. So yeah, whatever day that comes out, I'm probably gonna take a break from streaming, because whatever free time I have, I'll be watching it. Dang it. Oh, nice. Squid Game is so good. Yeah, I really like it. For a while I was sleeping on it, not gonna lie, but once I really started watching it, I was like, wow, this is so good. Yeah, really a lot of good cinematography and writing, acting. It's just really good all around, I would say. I feel like the concepts and the execution are the best part of the show, though, if I had to pick one. It's just something crazy. And I still have my head canon about Squid Game is that Sturminative is an Octopus game stan. I see how it is. Yeah, I only play the Octopus story mode in Splatoon 2, you know? No, I'm just kidding. But like my Squid Game headcanon, and the spoiler alert, by the way. Squid Game spoiler alert, but my Squid Game headcanon is that when they had the jackets numbered 1 through 16, and they had to choose which jacket they were going to wear for the thing to walk across the glass bridge, my headcanon is that they chose the number 16 on that part as a reference to Danganronpa. Because Danganronpa and Squid Game have some similarities, and they both come from similar parts of the world. Same region of the world. Oh god. Nice. So whenever there's an Octopus game stance, see how it is. Oh yeah, I read that one already. Yeah, but no, it's definitely true. I'm a huge stan for the Octopus game. I want to get like some Octopus game merch at some point. Like I saw this one dude had a Squid Game sweatshirt this one time. And I was like, that is so cool. I should have just bought it from him right there. I'll be like, can I buy this sweatshirt off of you? No, I don't think I could ever do that to someone. That would just be way too awkward. Even if I was like, had a lot of money or something. It's just like, it's just not it. It's just not swag for that. And yeah, for people who haven't already heard the news, Season 3 is the last season of Squid Game. Which also, that's probably a Danganronpa reference as well. It's my headcanon as well. Both are trilogies, sort of. Yeah, we got a lot of topics to catch up on since I haven't been streaming. So this is a good transition. For any other Danganronpa enthusiasts out there, you're probably already wondering why I haven't mentioned this, but maybe I'll have something good to listen to at work later on my headphones, because I cannot remember the name of this game while I'm distracted. So it's like 100-Line Defense Academy. I don't know. Wait, what the heck was that game called? Let's see. Is that what it's called? The 100-Line Last Defense Academy is a game that came out today. It's like a visual novel mixed with Fire Emblem, so like kind of like a modern Fire Emblem game in a way, but it's like if you cross a modern Fire Emblem game with like a Danganronpa game, because the art style and especially the character sprites and all that kind of stuff really is reminiscent of Danganronpa. And that the game that came out today has like a million different endings or something. Like there are so many different story endings you can get apparently. And the script for this game is even longer than any of the Danganronpa games, which are known for being like the most dialogue heavy games of all time. So there's a lot of dialogue and a lot of writing in this game, so much so that they noted that it was quite a challenge for translators. But I'm sure they killed it. I'm sure that they completely, like 11 out of 10, did an excellent job. Because the Danganronpa games and Project Raincode are just so cool. So timely, like just the writing and humor in those games is so like in style when the games come out, in my opinion. So I might actually get that game, honestly. 100-Line Defense Academy, I might get that in the next like week or two. We'll just see, but I'm totally gonna play it at some point. That's the thing about my taste in like Final Fantasy music, is like this song is like pretty like simple and basic as far as the other songs in the series go. But I still like this like way better than any of the Final Fantasy 15 or 14 tracks. Yeah, GG. Nice. Did the thing. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the weather earlier. A long time ago, and I was talking about maybe going to the beach tomorrow, but it's gonna be pretty cloudy. Not that windy. Humidity is gonna kind of suck balls though. Might just make tomorrow a chill and stream day. We'll have to see. Alright, decisive battle. Beat the boss Kefka. And this boss is actually a Pokemon trainer. They have 6 Klefkis. Everybody's favorite Steel Fairy type Pokemon. It's like, yeah, man, I just really love key rings. That's why my party is 6 Klefkis. But then again, I have a staple remover tattoo, so that joke kind of doesn't really work in a way. Really? Sometimes you literally like sometimes you literally just have to like look ahead and like count how many notes there are in a long string of notes. Because if you try to just like not count them and react to them, usually you'll hit one too few or one too many. At least in my experience. There's like 4 or more, you gotta be like, okay, hit the button 4 times and then go on. And you have to do that all like while you're playing. But like rhythm games are definitely, in my opinion, like the best video game genre for people who like want to take their hand-eye coordination skills to the absolute extreme. Like shooting games can be okay for that, but like you don't get like the constant flow of engagement that you get in rhythm games from shooting games. Like those are really like, okay, now we're focused, but now you just died and you're respawning, so you don't have to like give a crap for the next like 30 or 40 or 50 seconds until you're in combat again. The rhythm games are just like boom, dude. Like you gotta be freaking locked in as hell to do difficult stuff in these type of games, and it's part of why they're fun. Fighting games are more similar to rhythm games in that sense as well. Like you get a little bit of a break, not as much in shooting games, but like sometimes like during a super move animation or like it varies how much effort you need to play well in a fighting game. But it doesn't really vary that much. Don't even get me started on freaking Fortnite and all those battle royales. Like you might as well like take a nap once you die and then like just wake up by the time you're actually at an interesting point in the game again. I still feel like part of why those games got like successful is just off the simple fact that like once you win, it's like I defeated 100 100 players tried to win, and I was the one who got the victory. I am so good. Meanwhile, you have like 2 or 3 kills, and most of the enemies just killed themselves. Just fought amongst themselves in battle. No, you were off collecting loot, so you could have a chance against like the last enemy or whatever. And that game design battle royale, like it does have a higher skill ceiling than just playing team deathmatch over and over. So I'll be fair and say a good thing about battle royale games. They increase the skill ceiling of shooters by taking advantage of that formula. Ah, we didn't unlock the kitty? That's alright, I don't want to be a furry anyway. I love cats, but I do not like wearing animal clothing in games or real life. Yo, Logan01777, thank you for the follow. Yo, I super appreciate that. And I hope you'll enjoy to check out the rest of the stream. Unfortunately, I have to work in a little bit, so I'll be streaming only for another 30 minutes or so. Yeah, thanks again for the follow, dude. And yeah, I really like to play rhythm games, fighting games, a lot of other games. So I hope you'll enjoy to watch this stream and check out some of my other ones in the near future. Thanks again for the follow, it means a lot. And shout out to all the live viewers as well, I appreciate you guys. And all the Twitch VOD viewers and YouTube viewers. But yeah, I'm back to streaming, and I'm going to be streaming all the time now, is what I would like to say, but I'm still working 2 jobs, so I'm going to try to stream consistently, but also make sure I get a lot of rest, so I think I'll stream again either tonight or tomorrow though, probably. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I hope Dancing Madly is in this. Is that from Final Fantasy VI too? It sounds like a cool name of a track I would like. We shall see. Yeah, it's Kafka's Battle Anthem. Yeah, I'm guessing probably not then, since the one mission was defeat Kafka, but you never know. 17 minutes long? What that song is? For real? Man, they were really going on some orchestra vibes for that then. Yeah, I guess I'll add Celeste to the party, whatever. If you're level 90 something, that's good enough. Yep. Yeah, they were already thinking ahead on having some orchestral stuff back in Final Fantasy VI even. Yeah, the people who made this series are definitely visionaries. They planted some Final Fantasy seeds that have really grown into 1 million successful games and spin-off games and all the games. Add to the Discord so you can listen at your leisure. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for adding that. Yeah, I'm interested on what that song would sound like. I'm always hating on Final Fantasy IV, but the soundtrack was cool. Like, the soundtracks in this series are my favorite part. And still, though, it doesn't top Guilty Gear or Earthbound soundtracks for me. But for me, a lot of those songs are like a solid, like, 6 or 7 out of 10. And a fair bit of them are higher than that. And I would say something about the Oblivion remaster coming out, but I never really talk about or play Elder Scrolls. It was at least worth mentioning though, because Oblivion is a really cool and important game. I think if I play it someday, I'll probably just play the old one. But maybe not, who knows. Oh my god, dude, those freaking upside down arrows. Like, I still have no idea what to do. You're trolling me hard today. Nice. Oh man, this track always makes me cry for real, man. If you know, you know. This is the part where Celeste, like, enters the good old, like, particle modification chamber, and where Celeste turns into Madeline from the Celeste series or something. The good old particle reconfiguration chamber, her leap of faith. That's interesting. I'm sure this story is leaps and bounds above Final Fantasy IV. That one was kind of a dud. 5 and 6, they had to spend more time in the storyboard room. But yeah, grand finale. It's not even a finale. No, whatever. That's always how it goes in JRPGs. Like, you play the grand finale like 70 or 80% of the way through the game. And then you have a little bit at the end that's sort of a post-game, but it's more like this is the actual end of the game. So then there's always like a secret, actual final boss that you fight after the final boss. There's sometimes where I like have a moment where I'm like, do I know or care too much about video games? And then I'm always just like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good, it's still fun. Oh god. Boom, GG. Oh well, Ultros battle. Ultros mech. Use hyper laser beam. Limit. Limit break. Use limit break. Hyper laser beam. Yeah, that's about my Final Fantasy knowledge there. Ultros is this octopus dude. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's pretty cute. It looks like he's pretty gluttonous or something. Alright, battle to the death. You mean I might die if I lose this battle? I thought I could only faint. Thought this was Pokemon, dude. And then if all your Pokemon faint, you white out. I always thought that was funny. I think in some games you black out, in some games you white out. Interesting design choice. Maybe that'll be the topic of my first video essay. The different types of dying, fainting, and passing out across the Pokemon series. No, I'm just kidding. I like Pokemon pretty well, but not really that much. I like the design of Pokemon more than the Pokemon games. Damn, kind of killing it. Nice. GG's. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to end the stream after I finish this little series. Final Fantasy VI series. I would definitely keep streaming. Just have to go to work in about an hour, and I still have to take a shower and eat some lunch too, so. But we'll do a few more songs real quick. Searching for Friends. That's how you can tell this game is pretty old. Nowadays people are like, searching for friends? What the heck is that? Searching for friends, is that when you add random people on Snapchat from the quick add section? Is that how you do that? 24-hour stormative stream. Yeah, definitely someday. Someday I will 100% start a 24-hour stream right after midnight on the day that a game comes out that I'm extremely pogging for. Pogging the F out. Be pogging the F out or something when they put out the Donkey Kong Bonanza, maybe. Do a 24-hour stream then. Nah, I'm just kidding. It might be a little more distant off in the future, but definitely someday. If nothing else, I have to do that at least one time. But if I become a more high view count streamer, I'll do more than just one 24-hour stream. And then my voice is like already pretty chill, so for the last 6 hours, like people are gonna tune in from hours 18 to 24, like people will just come in and tune in and be like, dude, are you okay? Dude, you sound like you're freaking dead right now. Nah, but that'll be really fun, pretty funny. Then the laughter will revive me and give me some energy. Do 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 do. I know that means I'll be on 24-hour mod duty. Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, I'll definitely at least give you a week's notice. It's like, yeah, in 1 week, I'm gonna need you to work a 24-hour shift, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I hope I can pay my mods someday. If I'm actually that successful at streaming, I'll be completely ballin'. That's big money ballin' for a Twitch streamer right there, if you pay your mods to do their thingy. But, yeah, I'll probably have to plan that one out or something. Nothing else for to know my sleep schedule, get prepared. I've got to just try to like sleep for like 9 or 10 hours, wake up, and then start the 24-hour stream. If I can get it going like that, it'll be the optimal starting conditions. I can't do a 24-hour stream, I wish. Nah, it's alright. It'll either be like around a similar chat engagement as now, so I can completely handle it myself, no worries. Or if it's like a decent bit more, I'll already have like some other mods, so it's like you can be here for part of it, and like Empress will be here, and then like mods 3 and 4 can be there for part of it, or whatever the case might be, so that'll totally be cool. Could probably swing 15 or 16 hours. Nice. I'll probably do a stream that's that long before I do a 24-hour stream too, anyway. I want to gradually increase my high score. Right now I'm at like, I did a couple of streams that were both around 9 hours and 40 minutes. They were both good. So yeah, once I hit the Big 10 at some point, hopefully like this summer or something. Not in a rush to increase the high score, but I just want to grow that muscle a little bit more. Nice. Please don't attempt a 24-hour stream for your own health. No, that's why I want to like gradually increase over time, because like if you go from like 9 hours to 24, like that's just like you're just probably not prepared in a lot of ways, or something. But I don't like ever. Like, for me, nothing with streaming is ever that intense. Like, if I set out to stream 24 hours and at 12 hours I was really not feeling it, I'd just be like, alright, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Like, don't ever, oh wait, this is the song you said, right? I guess it was the grand finale. Yeah, but no, with streaming I'm like too chill for the be risking my health like that or something. It's just a hobby, you know. I'm just vibing. I'm never gonna do a subathon. That is never good for your health when you stream for like days upon days on end and you're streaming in your sleep. Like, that's more what that kind of vibe makes me think of. I'm just like, hell no, dude. Like, there's no amount of money that can make me do that. Freaking released the wrong button, dang it. Subathons are not healthy. Every time, like, I've seen like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 different streamers over the years, like in the middle of their subathon, and it's always the same thing. I just tune in for like 5 minutes and I'm like, this is kind of sad, and then I just leave. Like, I'm not hating, like it definitely shows some commitment, so like, so there's your flowers for that, I guess. But like, as a human being, I don't think doing anything to that extreme can be really good. It's hard on the streamers, yeah, like, just always being live. I mean, obviously a lot of them turn off their mic and camera when they're sleeping. Sometimes they don't, though. Sometimes they record themselves sleeping. That's where you cross the line. I'm like, this shit is weird, dude. But if you like take like long breaks and like you are constantly streaming, but a lot of the time you're not there on stream, like, I can kind of understand it, but still, like, that just leaves kind of a not good aftertaste in my mouth as a viewer. But 24-hour stream, to me that makes more sense. To me that makes a lot more sense. And like, gamers are just the types of creatures, I mean, the types of people who can like sometimes just be really locked in and be in a flow state and play a video game for that many hours without getting bored of it or getting tired or getting mentally exhausted. The first game that I remember binging for like multiple hours at once was when I first got Stardew Valley. It was so addictive. Watch someone do a 30-day subathon, yeah, like that. That's up there with some of the worst ones. Or some of the best, depending on how you look at it. I feel like if I did a subathon, which I would never do, but if I did, like at the end, I'd be like, oh, like I gained X amount of subscribers. But was it worth it? No. I'm so much more rich now, but what did it cost? It's not worth it, guys. Take it from me. Person who has streamed a little bit, I mean, people who streamed more than me will know more, but it's not worth it. Also nice, we got to hear the song. That was a toll on your mind and body. Yeah, like, there's a specific story I want to say about a specific streamer right now, but I can't even. I'm gonna have to leave you guys in the dark on that one, but if you look at the history of people who have streamed for a ridiculous amount of hours and done ridiculous things, you'll find it. It's just one of those tales. Yeah, so this is almost end of the stream, but let's do a little bit of a bonus. Let's play through some of the DLC, because I bought all these songs, but I've never played them. It's only 27, dude. I thought there was more than that for some reason. Oh well, it's fine. Let's try this. Zanarkand. No, that sounds really boring, dude. We need something hype for the end. Alright, that'll work. Memories of Life. Alright, that will be the grand finale then, and then we'll do this one first. We got time for a couple more songs real quick. I'll still have time to do my stuff and get to work on time. Alright, so... This song is so cute. Damn, that percussion's going hard too, though. See, what I tell you guys about the percussion, like it's going so hard right now. This song like reminds me of something, but I can't quite place it. It reminds me like a little of Rhythm Heaven, actually. Especially that vocal part. Boom, beat drop. I'm surprised this song wasn't in the base game. Nice. That was a cute ending too. Yeah, so there's one more track for today, guys. We got a nice little 3-hour and 30-something minute stream though. It was a good revival stream too. The first revival stream was a total fail. This morning I tried to stream Rift of the Necrodancer and my computer was like, "You shall not pass." Let's see, Memories of Life or something. Memories of Wave and Light. Wait, is it that one? Or is that something else? Zephyr Memories. Legend of the Eternal Wind. Or did you think this one said Memories of Life? Wait, where is that? Oh, wait, Melodies of Life? Is it this one? Sounds like that one song from the Yakuza games. Yeah, sorry, this one? No, you're good. Yeah, this is a beautiful song. This is like the happy, we're chilling, like we're kind of swaying back and forth type of song. And this is exactly my vibe on Welcome Back to Streaming. At least I wasn't gone for 2 weeks. It almost was though, man, that was crazy. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I think I'll be able to remember everything I've learned about streaming so far and pick up where I left off. Or maybe I forgot everything I ever knew and I'm a total scrub at streaming now once again. But whatever the case may be, the answer might also be somewhere in the middle. Whatever the case may be, who cares? Because it'll be fun. And then I get to walk in the rain to work. Because I hear thunder outside. Got some stormative weather, guys. It's a good song to sign off on. Yeah, I totally agree. It just has that same like dramatic sadness that's in the songs in the Yakuza games. I love that. Like that part right there was so like giving me such the Yakuza. Ah, dang it. Right at the end. No, it wasn't perfect. Everything must be perfect. I'm a perfectionist. Nah, I'm not. Just kidding. Thank God I am not one. But yeah, GG's. This was a fun stream today, and super appreciate all the live viewers for being here. Let's go pick an outro song real quick. I don't know why I went to this mode. I think maybe you can only do the autoplay from this mode. This is a good one. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad you can be here, Takobi. Thanks again so much to Zakobi and also to What Is Life. Thanks again for the follow, Logan01777. If you're still here, that follow means a lot, and I hope you'll enjoy to check out some of my future streams, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing more of this game at some point, as well as some other rhythm games. We're gonna be playing Street Fighter 6, Guilty Gear Strive, by the name of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, a bunch of retro games, get some retro achievements. We'll mix in some Super Mario World in there at some point. And before too long, I'll get the Switch too. We're going to play like 1,000,000 hours of Mario Kart and all that other stuff. So I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. So yeah, that's going to be it for me, and I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back either tonight or tomorrow, most likely. Still adjusting to my new schedule, so the streaming will still be a little inconsistent. But that's what I'm aiming for, and if not, then I'll be streaming again sometime soon for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, need some food, go to work soon. So thanks again for the support, y'all. Super appreciate it. Final Fantasy Theatrhythm is awesome. Highly recommend this game. And yeah, I'm signing off. So I appreciate you guys. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.